Woo-wee! Look at that sweet ride. Judging by the plates, it's a 61 Corvette. Pure Americana, red and white. Today I'm going to answer some of the questions a lot of people ask me about van life, and there's a lot of videos about it, but whatever. I'm going to give you my 2 cents worth, but first I got to pick up some supplies. It's my stepmother's birthday today. First stop, cake. Anything Bunt Cakes. They specialize in bunt cakes. Clever name, delicious cakes. They have a lot of offerings. You're supposed to order online. That's what they recommend, but I called in and the girl said you could just come right on down. They have everything in stock. Fortunately, I did that because online you could not order pumpkin spice flavor, but you could in the store, and that's my stepmother's favorite. All right, so they say the cake's gonna take about 15 minutes to prepare, which that's pretty darn good. Or tree and pick up a birthday card while we're out and about. So of course the dollar store has tons of cards, but it's always hard choosing one, isn't it? Oh, this one's just kind of sticking out. Great news on your birthday. There's now a pill that reverses aging. Bad news, side effects may include fatigue, hair loss, indigestion, creaking joints, back pain, hypertension, clogged arteries, constipation, and memory loss. Well, that's certainly my sense of humor. Whoa, what do we have over here? Heartstrings pulling at you. 2 for $1. The cake's ready. Looks beautiful. Fun little festive packaging. Gonna make sure it's secure over in the corner there. I don't want it sliding around on me when I'm driving. I'll move that over a bit. So I was gonna drop my drone off to get sent out, but it looks like after the Black Friday sale, everybody's shipping out packages. I guess that's what you do. Next up, Meat Market. I love this place. Just look at all these offerings they got here. Just cut after cut after cut. What do you want? If they don't have it, ask the guy behind the counter and he'll definitely hook you up. Oh my gosh. I love these. Like $50 for a whole fillet. This is kind of fitting considering I know where this video is heading. A little more clever packaging. Yep. If you can read that, your eyes aren't fooling you. I told my dad it was going to be expensive. He said he wanted the prime rib from the meat market, so here you go. Happy birthday! So around the back of the meat market, they have this set up back here. Big old smoker and grill action. They do tri-tips. They got a special on Tuesdays for $27. It's so good. Greg, what are you doing? Making a video in an orchard, wearing a red jacket. Well, that's a darn good question. I mean, really, why not? Sometimes I just like to jump out of the van and experience something new, like walking through a beautiful orchard where all the leaves are changing color and falling to the ground. And what better place to tackle today's topic, the 3 S's. Everybody's always asking me the same 3 questions, or the same question revolving around these 3 topics: shower and shave. How do you do it? You live in a van. You don't have a shower, you don't have a toilet that flushes. Simple. I'm not the first one to figure this out, and I'm not the first one to make a video about it, nor will I be the last. Let's just take these 3 step by step. First, expletive deleted. Well, the bucket. You've seen this before. Everyone in a van has one. Now, I come from a industry where going to the bathroom in a bucket doesn't seem like a far stretch. What are you talking about? Well, I'm talking about the touring business, music touring, living on tour buses. And infamously, you cannot do number 2 in the tour bus toilet. For the most part. Most buses don't allow it. There's too much cleanup fee, dumping, bunch of stuff involved. So you take a bag, you put it in the toilet, and you poop in it. We call that a hot bag. I know this is a disgusting topic, but you know what? It's human processes that we all go through. So you take a bucket. Now I have a specific process, and I'm a legendary hot bagger in the business. What you do is you take the bucket, you line it with a bag. If you really want to go the extra mile, you line it with 2 plastic bags. Then I fill up this much, the bottom of the bag, with water, because the water diffuses some of the odor, if you know what I mean. And then I like to spray a little air freshener into it. And that's about as much as you can do to alleviate some of the nastiness in the air around you. And then you dispose of it wherever you see fit. That's up to you. Shower, number 2. Well, I do have one of these guys, and I think most people in a van, at least starting out, have something like this. It's a camp shower. It's a big giant water bag with the hose at the bottom. You just heat it up, or you fill it up. You just fill it up, lay the bag out in the sun, and that stuff gets hot real fast. Now, we used to use these on Warp Tour, and we'd leave them out all day, and they'd be just scalding hot. You couldn't even shower with them. So be careful. During the winter, you're probably not gonna have that problem. I've never used this thing. My friend Dorinda gave it to me, and I still haven't taken it out of the box. So where have I been showering, you ask? Well, of course, recently, you may know, I've been in the town where my parents live, so I have the luxury of being able to shower whenever I want at their house. But before that, traveling around, especially on the coast, I found public bathrooms almost everywhere. I found them along the beach. I also have a Planet Fitness membership. And unfortunately, they're closed right now because of the lockdown here in California. But, you know, when I was traveling around, I was up in Washington and Planet Fitness was open and good to go, even in Oregon. So I was able to make use of those from time to time, as well as the random public showers. But that's not to say that sometimes you go a few days without showering. And no big deal for me. I'm not doing a whole lot, not sweating a heck of a lot out here. But in those cases, you got these guys. Little wet wipes. Big deal. Babies use them. So can you. Are you a baby? Are you a big baby? Are you afraid of doo-doo? Maybe so. I don't know. I think I might be losing my mind. But I think I say that in every video because I probably am losing my mind. Circumstances had led me to this point where I just don't know anymore. And last but not least, of course, shaving. And as you can tell, I don't do that very much, if at all. I mean, I might trim up here once in a while. I might take the scissors to it once it gets too unruly, or if there's just a crazy hair sticking out sideways here. Other than that, I'm not worried about shaving. Most people who do probably just take a little bit of water into a bowl, little how you doing around the face. Big deal. I find it so funny that people are just so married to their comforts of everyday life. It's like, that's your biggest concern about van life. Oh, I don't think I could do it, you know? Where would I go to the bathroom? What are you talking about? You go to the bathroom everywhere. You go to the bathroom at a supermarket. You go to the bathroom at a fast food place. You can go to the bathroom at a gym. You can go to the bathroom at a bank. Well, maybe not at a bank. I don't know. But what I'm saying is you go to the bathroom anywhere. At the mall, they got restrooms. At the park, they got public restrooms. Restrooms everywhere. Don't tell me that's the problem with van life, because you don't know where to make a duty. So it's birthday dinner time, and I'm starting the prep. Got this nice standing rib roast, bone side down on the tray. Have your butcher wrap it in twine. I just rub it in salt, pepper, some thyme, and some fresh rosemary. Now we're going to slide it in the oven. I set it at 500 degrees, and I'm going to do it for 15 minutes at this temperature, and then we'll lower it to 325 and do the rest of the cooking there. Should take around, I don't know, 2 hours, hopefully. Now, halfway through, after about an hour of cooking, we're going to check the temperature, and we're going to spin it around just to make sure it cooks nice and evenly. And then at this time, we're going to also put in the baked potatoes, because those take a good while to cook. And here's the finished product. Nice, beautiful, medium rare.
Happy birthday.